forecast. News 18. Weather from where you live.
What's your marginal risk of severe weather for the next couple of hours in this green zone, especially here along and north of US 24. That'd be the higher risk for an isolated severe storm or two. The main threat, wind, hail, but also some heavy rainfall. We're seeing that heavy rain come down right now, especially in Cass and Miami counties. Now, these are all forming along an outflow boundary. We had all the storms north of us last night. That rain cooled air surged southward, and that boundary has been migrating northward this afternoon with the strong southwest winds and the heating that we've got in place. That strong flow from the southwest pushing the boundary northward, almost like a warm front. And you can see it's still flaring a few storms here and there from Jasper down into White and Cass counties. But we had a gust of 66 miles an hour just west of Rochester, and a couple other little cores that look like they might have downbursts with them, northeast Logansport and near Mexico. But now these storms are lining up along 24 from Peru back to Logansport, and this is some heavy rainfall. This is starting to train. So from Logansport to Peru, just north of Converse, we may get a quick 2-3 inches of rain out of this right in this zone before these wind down. Obviously, we've belched out the wind gusts, the intense gusts earlier, these red little spots here on radar, and you see the wind surging out of those storms. But we're still getting a lot of lightning and heavy rain in this area, and most of the hail risk is now coming down in that zone, at least for now. But again, this is the zone for the evening hours for a few storms, and again, you can't rule out an isolated severe storm or two. That said, we'll go partly cloudy by 11 o'clock, though, 76. And then a few spotty showers and storms late tonight in a weakening fashion coming in with a low of only 73. Those go through. Then a couple isolated storms in the east around midday, early afternoon, a high of 86, and then getting less humid later on in the day. But with that cold front coming through midday to early afternoon, a couple spotty storms may form on the front. That's why there's a marginal risk for our far eastern areas. Saturday, lower humidity, patchy fog in the morning, sunshine, a few clouds, not much wind. A high of 84, pretty nice day as the dew points drop. Check that out on Saturday. Dew points dropping into the 50s, but these are going to surge back into the muggy range come Sunday and into Monday. So a weakening line of some showers and a couple thunderstorms late tonight and tomorrow morning. Those go through. And then after that, the actual cold front moves eastward. We may form a couple isolated storms along that cold front, and then Saturday, we're A-OK. 79 is the normal high for the time of year. Sunday front comes back north as a warm front, so it's going to get humid again. A couple spotty or isolated storms around, 25% coverage and 88. It's going to feel like it's in the 90s. And then, you know, it's not mid-September. It's more like mid to late July, with highs around 90 to the lower 90s much of next week, lows around 70, heat indices upper 90s to near 100, and just a few isolated storms from time to time. Bigger change coming. Next Friday, cold front comes through with storms, and then much cooler weather after that. We'll have more on the blog and also talk more about that at 10.
All right, time to wave the white flag.
That's right.
Thank you, Chad.
Okay.
All right, well, major